feel to, obviously things weren't perfect, but
No, they weren't. No, they weren't. But you know what? Having appreciation and respect for the way that our guys prepared this week. It certainly wasn't good all the time. There were ebbs and flows of the football game, and we made our fair share of mistakes, but we also made our fair share of plays. And certainly it's not how we want to start the game or finish the game. There'll be a lot of corrections and a lot of area for improvement, obviously. But again, I appreciate the work that they put in and their attitude.
obviously one of the differences today is being able to finish off some of those turnover chances that had shown themselves at times but hadn't been able to finish in the last few weeks in large part. How big a lift was being able to finish those, especially CJ's?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think that was right after a turnover too, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I don't remember exactly, but anytime you can get one of those, it was a fantastic individual play. It'll be on a lot of highlight reels. But anytime you get takeaways, they're big, and we got a couple today. We were in a position to get a couple other ones and didn't. So we need to get more. And but again, going into a bye week, it's so much better coming off of a win as far as that, and we can learn and improve so much. And we've got a lot of work to do, but the attitude and the work ethic and the commitment of our players, we'll make strides next week.
What else did you see from this defense as far as improvement outside of just finishing off those turnovers?
I thought that against the interior runs, we were a little bit better. I thought a couple runs broke there that skewed the stats. Certainly not where we want to be, but I thought there was some improvement there. At one point we had a chance to finish off the game, and because if you look at them, they're the top 5 in third down. We didn't do very good. We at one point we were pretty decent on third down. I think we had them. At one point they were 3 for 9. They were 5th in the country coming in, but we didn't finish the game very good. And everything we do matters. Every play matters. So again, I go back to a lot of room for improvement, but I'm proud of our guys for doing what it took to win.
The 7 tackles for loss, it seemed like you guys were able to get a lot more pressure than maybe you had the past couple of weeks. What do you feel like played into that?
I think we were more aggressive. I thought that we played a little bit more aggressive at linebacker, and at the same time, need to play more aggressive. So again, excited about the win, proud for our guys, and happy for them, and a lot of room, and that we've got to make improvements to go into the stretch run there.
You talked about the linebacker play. What did you think about Deshaun's interception? Just his ability to make that play.
Actually, I thought it was a really good play. He baited the quarterback and started to expand with the receiver, the back in the flat, and then baited the quarterback to throw the curl, and he came back and picked it off. And it was really a veteran play, a heads-up play, and a very aware football play, which was a big game, big play in the game.
Ted, you guys, since you lost Billy, it seems like you've tried some pretty smart things there, moving Woody there a week ago. I know the score wasn't great, but key this week. I mean, was there a little bit of a transformation from him in practice leading into this game?
Yeah, he had a better week of practice, and Billy was playing at a really high level, and hated that we lost him, but we did, and that's part of the game. That's football. So the next man up mentality, and we have had a rotation at safety that we're going to continue to do and give guys opportunities. And I see Robert Spears Jennings doing some better things, and he's just a freshman that continues to get better as well. So he'll get more opportunities moving forward, and we'll just again, we're a work in progress. We're not obviously not where we need to be, but again, I was proud of our guys' commitment, our attitude, and our fight today.
But a win like this going into a bye week, I mean, to me, that's kind of seems like what Brent was trying to reinforce all last week is staying with you guys, and a guy like Robert Spears Jennings seems like that'd be a perfect thing for him.
Yeah, it is. You want to go in every week with a win, but certainly an open week. But again, excited about the win and happy about the win because we respect what it takes to win, but also understanding how much better we got to get and the opportunity to improve the next week from a fundamental standpoint, from a a discipline standpoint, from a precision standpoint, all the things that we have to become if we want in order to be a good defense.
You talked about aggression. Is that solely on the way those guys played today, or was it on with the play calling and the plan coming in?
We try and have an aggressive plan every week. We're not a group that wants to sit back and be dictated to, but at the same time, every week's a unique opportunity, and you, based on the situation where you are with roster, as far as like who's going to be playing, you make decisions to say, okay, how can we win? What gives us the best chance to win this game? And that's what we did, and that's what we do every week.
I know you mentioned Key had a good week in practice, but as far as today and the game goes, how do you feel like he did?
I think he was solid. I think he did some good things, and I think that like everybody today, had some things we can do better. But I thought he was really solid, and looking forward to seeing how he improves during our open week.
You mentioned Robert Spears Jr. Are there any other young guys that you've seen recently, kind of on the cusp of playing time?
Yeah, Kip Lewis has grown a lot. He's a guy that's gotten better. And Jaron Canick, a guy that we think has a really bright future, but he's been playing Mike linebacker for 4 weeks now. So, I mean, all the things that go into that, and the learning and sometimes it's by necessity. You'd like to be able to sit and have a guy be able to take a year to learn the position, but that's not where we are right now, and he's accepted that, and has not just accepted, he's embraced it, and is going to be a really good football player here before he's done.
I know Brent's talked a lot about just being frustrated with run fits, and you watch Kansas coming into this game, and you're like, that's going to be a problem if it stays that way. It seems like fitting the run was one of the big positives that came out today.
Well, we had a couple big ones that broke. That obviously everything matters and every play matters. But again, with some of the other things, I thought that it was better today. It's not where it needs to be, but it was certainly better.
You mentioned Jaron, since obviously getting that chance at Nebraska, and we saw a lot of instinct type of stuff there. Yeah. How have you seen him improve over these last few weeks?
Well, through the multiplicity and the versatility in our package, when he was playing outside, he had everything coming at him from one side. And now when you go in the box and you have bullets flying at you from both sides, it changes things. And there's not like anything, just making the transition from high school football to college football, there's a big transition there. And certainly going from outside backer to inside backer, there's a transition that accompanies that as well. But, he is a kid that works extremely hard and is going to be a really good player here sooner rather than later.
Appreciate it.
All right, sure.
Thanks, Ed.